Hello, everybody. Today I am talking about May planetary news. After the major changes of April, we are a bit of a meditative mood. That what to make of the planets, what are the changes that have happened. However, this month we have a dramatic lunar eclipse to deal with, and Mercury turns retrograde. So let us explore. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking May planetary news. Uh, do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. Planets in May are settling down after the big changes of April. In April, we had Jupiter, Rahu, Saturn all change signs. There was a solar eclipse at the end of the month on 30th of April, and all the faster moving planets also moved. So therefore, there was an upheaval. And when these things happen, the planets are just indicators of changes to follow. It's not necessary that everything changed in April. It is that we need to think about what are the things that we want, how to deal with this new reality, what message we are getting. Of course, nobody in their life change everything, but certain things are important. And secondly, some of the changes, especially Jupiter going into Pisces, is a very positive change. And we are enjoying that. Guru Jupiter is free from Saturn. Although Jupiter does have Rahu one side and Saturn the other side of it. So there are some restrictions. But normally when we study Papakartari Yoga, this is the yoga of two malefics either side of the sign. Rahu is not taken into equation, being a shadow planet. So we have to think what is Rahu's influence as well. However, I think that if we take May as a month to think things through, to decide what has happened, then that is the best thing. Saturn is in Aquarius for now. He is slowing down because he's going to retrograde in June 4th. So Saturn's very slow. And when Saturn gets slow, a lot of our work gets slowed down, as if things are not happening and we are not able to get stuff done. So if some of those things you are feeling that there is no immediate action taking place, then be calm, allow that energy to be there. And of course, Rahu is moved into Aries, Libra, Ketu in Libra. But the interesting thing is that when the eclipse takes place on 15th of May, and 15th night, 16th morning. So depending where you are, it may be 16th May. And in the last month's thing, by mistake, I said the eclipse is going to be 15th April, but that's not true. It was May. I just misspoke. So 15th, 16th May, the eclipse is taking place at 1 degree of Scorpio. Because when we calculate the eclipse degrees, we always take where the sun, moon are there. So this is a lunar eclipse, so it is a full moon, but the full moon is in Scorpio, and 1 degree of Scorpio the moon is. However, Rahu has moved into Aries and Ketu has moved into Libra. But when you look at the distance between Rahu and Sun and Ketu and the moon, they are less than 3 degrees difference. So they are in different signs, but if you count the distance, it is very short. So this is the last eclipse of Scorpio. It's a lunar eclipse. And this eclipse, as it is the last one, you can expect some unexpected events to happen, and also the shakeup of a Scorpio, because Scorpio is a sign which hides a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden agendas. And even though Ketu was exalted in Scorpio, this is kind of the last eclipse, and it is dramatic. It's a blood moon eclipse also. I feel there can be a sting in the tail of Scorpio. So we need to watch out. And often what happens with the lunar eclipses, that the events are almost immediate. That means the lunar eclipse doesn't wait for anybody. So there can be immediate impact, and we need to watch out for it. Generally, I would suggest is that 15th, 16th, keep the day simple. Don't plan any major events or stressful work related things, no new projects during that time. And if your birthday is either 15th or 16th of May, then that's definitely indicating some change for you. And it may be a good idea if you want to do something good. You can make a donation, you can do some mantra chanting, you can visit a temple, do some prayers, even at home, something, just to give yourself a positive energy. Usually eclipses are disturbed energies, and when it is a lunar eclipse, the mind is unsettled. I'll be making a separate video about the lunar eclipse, so do watch that. It should come out in the next few days. And I think that, it's for most of us, it is just the day or two where emotions are heightened, and we need to, keep ourselves calm and try to manage that energy. Other fast-moving planets in May, we'll see that Sun, of course, moves every month, and Sun will go into Taurus, away from Rahu. So after the lunar eclipse, especially that there's a Rahu influence in the lunar eclipse, because Sun is involved automatically. But Sun in Taurus is a much easier energy for the Sun to deal with. And for most of the month, we have Venus in Pisces, which is excellent. 23rd of May, Venus goes into Aries. And of course, you know that Rahu is placed there. So Venus will have a conjunction with Rahu, and Venus, so therefore that will affect you if you're Taurus or Libra ascendant or moon sign. You need to watch for that. 17th of May, Mars moves into Pisces, and on the end of the month at 29th of May, Mars makes a conjunction with Jupiter. These are much nicer conjunctions. First Venus goes into Pisces and Mars is in Pisces. It's all calming the energy down. But 29th of May, there is a Mars-Jupiter conjunction. Always when these conjunctions take place, they are also called planetary wars. So the exact conjunction day is never pleasant or easy. So just to watch out for that. Mercury is the other planet that is creating some turmoil or unexpected event, because on 10th of May, Mercury turns retrograde. And then it is going to turn retrograde in Taurus. It's very happy in Taurus. So 10th of May, we have to watch when it turns retrograde. Then during the retrograde, there is always an exact combustion of Mercury, and that will be on 23rd of May. And after 10th of May till the end of the month, Mercury remains retrograde. So I would say that do double check your plans, your travel plans, any appointments, everything, because these retrogrades, they are just bothersome. So we need to be aware of them. But normally once the retrograde starts or the end of the retrograde, those are the two things to watch out for. So as we move into June, then Mercury will go direct and Saturn will turn retrograde. So this is a thing that I will discuss in June news. So overall, I would say that this month is about thinking things through, thinking about all the changes that have happened, and then also making a decision slowly, not to rush into any decisions. That is the most important factor, because when you're rushing into the decisions, you can make a mistake. So thank you very much. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification.